All right, let's get right into it. So I had this dream. Let's see if I can tell you this dream very quickly. But I had this dream. I was driving down the highway, and I was racing down. I drive fast, so I was racing down the highway, and there was this other guy. He was racing with me, and we instantly became friends because I drive fast, you drive fast. You got skills, I got skills. We best friends now. That's just how it went in the dream. And he was a white guy. He was country. He had a grill in his mouth, so I ain't really know his name, so I was calling him White Country. What up, White Country? We just racing down the highway or whatever. But as we racing down the highway, construction. It was like all this construction kept coming up, all these detours and this and that. So we navigating these detours, but as the further we go, I forget where we were actually going, but the further we went, the construction got worse and worse to the point where we had to stop. We had to stop and pull over. But on the side of the highway, like right on the side of the highway, there was a strip mall. Just as you can see in this video, these stores, but it was a highway. It was an actual highway. And right on the side, it was a strip mall. So I parked my car, he parked his car. And we go in there into the different stores and we ask the people, how we get around this construction, this and that. And, we just talking and, having a good time and trying to figure out, okay, which way we're going to go because we got to get to where we're going to go. And I happen to look out the window and I see this narrow path. And cars are actually going through there. And I was like, oh, shoot, I know where to go. But White Country, he had disappeared. Yeah, I'm sorry. Don't get offended if you hear me say White Country. That he was white and he was country, so I called him White Country. This is the dream, all right. But White Country, he had disappeared. So I'm like, where he go at? And he come flying out. He had this blue mini bus, and he come flying from wherever he parked and he like went up this ramp and did like this Dukes of Hazard high jump, landed the bus and then spent it around and swang the door open. He was like, yo, the New Jerusalem is here. The New Jerusalem is here. And I'm like, yo, I know how to get there. I know which way to go. I know we got to take that narrow path right there. I said, I'm going to get my car and we going. He was like, all right, bet. So I go to get in my car. My car disappears. Now, the whole time I'm in this strip mall, I could see my car from the window. But as I go to get in my car, it disappears. So now I'm back in the store. It's like, yo, y'all see my car? Like, it was right there on the road. Did anybody see anybody get in my car or take my car? What's going on? I'm like really upset now and annoyed because I'm trying to get to the New Jerusalem. And nobody's saying nothing. So I went in this other store and I see these people, they looking kind of shady. It was like a jewelry store and it's a circle glass counter with jewelry in it. And on the other side is these two young ladies standing there looking real shifty. So I was about to go over there, but the lady at the counter, because I was still saying, ain't nobody seen my car? Like, y'all ain't seen nothing. The window was wide open. It was right there by the window. Ain't nobody see nothing. But the lady at the counter, she was like, who? And that made me stop and pause before I went over there to talk to those ladies. And she was like, who? And I'm like, what? Like, how in your head, you're like, huh? Like that. Like, that's what I did, right? And she was like, she said it again. And now I'm like mad. Because I'm like, yo, I just said, did anybody see my car? And you talking about who? And, I'm saying this to her now. I'm like, the proper response would be what? Or when? When was the last time you saw your car? Kind of thing I would expect you to say to me. But she said who? And then she said it a third time. And then she followed it up with a statement. She said, whoever you're going to see, they really, really love you. And if you just call on them, they'll come and get you. As soon as she said that, like she even barely finished it, I broke down crying because I instantly knew what she was talking about. This whole time I'm trying to get myself there. I'm trying to get myself to the New Jerusalem. And all I had to do was call on him and he's going to come get me. So I say all that to say is that, a lot of times we're trying to save ourselves. And instead of realizing that there's this expectation of deliverance that we need to have, and we need to put it on our head and wear it about our minds, and have that in our head like the helmet of salvation, because that's what salvation means, is that I am expecting to be delivered, but the whole time I'm trying to deliver myself. I'm trying to save myself, and that's a broad topic, but in every way possible I'm trying to save myself from depression. I'm trying to save myself and be healthy. I'm trying to, save myself and heal. I'm trying to save myself and have rest, and not realizing that I can't actually do those things on my own. Yeah, there's work I have to put in. Yeah, there's things that there's a part that I have to play. I have to play this part, but I can't do it on my own. And the one that I'm trying to get to, the person that I'm going to see, whoever I am going to see, that whoever part, and we know who that whoever is, but if you don't know who it is, I'm going to tell you who it is that I'm going to see. I'm trying to get to Yahuwah. And the only way to get to Yahuwah is through Yahusha. So my job, yes, there's a part that I have to play, so I'm doing my part. But the other part I have to play is to be in the expectation of deliverance. He's coming to get me. Hey, I don't know when this is going to happen, when you're going to make me strong, because I'm feeling so weak right now, but I know you're going to do it. And I'm going to expect it, and I'm going to move. I'm going to keep moving. I'm just going to keep moving like I'm going to be strong, because I know when you do it, I'm going to be strong. I don't know when you're going to heal me. I don't know when you are going to heal me, but I know you're going to heal me. I know it's going to happen. I know it's coming. It's on the way. I know it's coming. So I'm just going to keep moving, and I'm in expectation that you are coming down here and you're going to heal me. It might not happen in 2 seconds, and it might take a year. It might take 3 years, but I know it's going to happen. I know you're going to do this. I know you're going to do this. That's the expectation of deliverance, and I got that on my head, just like a helmet. That's what the word salvation means, is that I am in expectation of deliverance, that I am going to be delivered. If I'm in an expectation of deliverance, if I'm working out my salvation, my own salvation with fear and trembling, it means I'm expecting this thing to happen, and it's something I cannot do on my own. I can't do this on my own, but I'm expecting you to do it, because that's what you said. You said that. You said you were going to deliver me. So when I walked up to the front of the church and I said that little prayer, and the whole time I'm trying to get myself right and do this and do that, and they tell us, make sure you're ready, make sure you have oil in your lamp, but we take it to a further extent, because we do have to do those things, right? We got to make sure we're ready. But what we don't understand is that it's not in our own hands to save ourselves. If it was, we would have done it a long time ago.